What's going on, peeps and freaks? Hey, man, this is a shout out to Steve Lehto. Hey, this is Jack All Trades, man. Uh, Look, just so you know, I'm 52 years old and I've never had to look up law cases before. So last night, when we were bickering back and forth between me and you, uh, I enjoyed that. I really did. Like I said, I'd never had to do it. It took me a couple hours to find what I did find. Uh, Hope you got a kick out of it like I did. And thanks for straightening me up on that because I really thought I found something. Hey, listen, people. For all of you that follow me, check out Steve Lehto's uh, YouTube content. He's a lawyer out of Michigan. Really good stories. Really, really, really good channel. I really enjoy his channel. I truly do. So go check him out. Let him know that I sent you. And Steve, we'll do it again, man. No hard feelings. Like I said, I enjoyed it. I enjoyed it more than you'll ever know. Um, Thanks for the challenge. So, okay, I suppose we should let everybody else know what's going on my channel. He put up in the last, I don't know, 3 or 4 years, I've been hearing that to drive your car, you really don't need a driver's license plates, or insurance. So he actually tackled that in one of his videos. Well, I'd been doing some background research, not a whole lot. And I really thought these other people were right. I'm not going to lie. You know, they were putting up enough that I was starting to believe it. You know, it wasn't just from one person. This has been several different people over, like I said, the last couple of years. And yeah, I was really thinking that they were correct. And I was actually getting ready to try it. I'm glad I didn't. I'm glad Steve Lehto put out the information that he did. So stop me from getting in trouble. Yeah, it's like anything else in life. I know just enough to get me in trouble, not enough to get me out. So I probably had to call you, Steve. So, anyways, what that come down to was the last Supreme Court ruling on right to travel. That was done in 1943, and the Supreme Court actually gave the right back to the states. So there you have it. That's the bottom line. That's where it drops at. Steve, man, I really, really enjoyed looking all that stuff up. Now, I'll have you know, I spent about 8 hours to find what I found. So, but I enjoyed myself. I was actually, some of the rulings that I did find that had nothing to do with it, but it was in different videos. There were little snippets taken out of other rulings that really had nothing to do with right to travel. And I thought that was odd, personally. I mean, if you're going to go directly at something, you know, put it in content, and the people are putting this out, they're taking snippets. They're not taking the whole thing. And Steve Lehto, really, truly, man, I really enjoyed looking all that stuff up. I'm telling you, it took me 8 hours to find that. I don't even remember what it was now. The 16, I got it wrote down somewhere in here. I'm not going to bother looking for it. But you know what it was. That the law book, the constitutional law, section 202, the CJS, I think it was. And, well, I really thought I found something, man. I really thought I got you. I did. I ain't gonna lie to you. I really thought I got you. And as I went on through, I couldn't find anything else. And I would have thought that if that was true, there'd have been other mentions of it somewhere else besides the three. I didn't want to look at the three that you put up because, you know, you already said what they said. So there was no sense in me going to research that. So I was looking for other laws. Now, I'd found laws previous to 1950, or 1915, and they were back in 1886, but automobiles really weren't around then. So they really didn't apply to what we were talking about. So I had to move on from there. And excuse me. I think I found three of them. They're right in the same time period. 1886, 1887, somewhere right in there. I found three of them had to do with right to travel, but it had nothing to do with driver's license. So, or the UCC, the Uniform Commercial Code, not the Unified. Thanks for straightening me up on that. I've been wrong about that for years. I mean, I really thought it was unified. So there you go. And you straightened me up on that too. Hey, no, seriously though, man, I enjoy the banner. I look forward to doing it in the future. So, no, you didn't hurt my feelings. I'm not scared. Uh, we'll definitely have to do this again. I truly did enjoy it. I was really amazed by what I did find. It was one of the ones they kept quoting was and I can't even remember the name of it now. I've got all the stuff wrote down. I should have grabbed my paperwork. I'm really unprepared. So, but it had to do with passports. It had nothing to do with driver's license. And yeah, the guy had the right to travel. Just because he was a communist doesn't stop his right to travel. That's a political view. That's not a anti-war view. It's just a political view, and he's allowed to have that in the United States. So the Supreme Court overruled the lower court and let him have his passport to go to Finland. So like I said, but it had nothing to do with driver's license, and that's what everybody was quoting, was that particular case, and it has nothing to do with driver's license. So yeah, no, I had a good time in looking that stuff up. So here's the challenge, guys. If you truly believe that there is a right to travel, all right, do your research, because Steve set me straight. The last one that was found was 1943, and the Supreme Court gave the right to the states to regulate traffic, basically, in their state, including driver's license and license plates. So there you have it. That's the bottom line. There's nothing after that. I found one in 2005, but once again, the person that gave that to me took a snippet out of it and had nothing to do with driver's license. So, hey, Steve, seriously, man, if I get up to Michigan, I'm buying you dinner. All right? I truly do enjoy your channel. I do. I know you're a busy man, so, we may not be able to, but I would really like to take you to dinner. Yeah? You seem like a pretty cool dude. So, like I said, I'm just a dumbass truck driver, but I really enjoyed looking that stuff up. I can't tell you how immensely fun I had. I was surprised at how much fun I had. It was interesting. So now I'm going to have to go research some other shit that I need to check, make sure I'm right on. So, anyways, that's enough about Steve. So, to all my other peeps and freaks, listen up. We're going to talk about the border for a minute, but only for a minute. Everybody knows, I'm all for building the wall. And, oh, you're crazy, jack of all trades. Yeah, maybe, but look, how can you have a country that's not secured? All right, and yet Mexico's trade partners, Canada's trade partners, but Canada's not trying to invade us. All right, there's an invasion force sitting on the southern border. Y'all can say what you want to say, but they've already killed a couple people, so the government shut down. I've been through quite a few of those in my lifetime. Like I said, I'm 52. It doesn't affect me one way or the other. I know some people be affected tremendously, probably welfare recipients, government workers, obviously, and maybe even some Social Security people. Social Security, whether you're retired or on disability, that all might be affected. I really don't know. That I don't know. I'm not going to sit here and lie to you. I'm not a genius, when it comes to stuff like that. But I've been through it before. I've lived through it before, and it's never affected me personally one way or the other. So shut it down. Build the wall. So I don't know why. I don't understand how the Democrats can call themselves Americans, right? When their sole purpose, the sole purpose of the government is to protect the people. Not to protect the illegal people, to protect the American citizen. So how in the world can you sit up in the White House and say, oh, well, illegals got all these rights? No, illegals don't have all these rights. The U.S. Constitution was written for the United States of America and its people, not foreigners. It wasn't written for Canada. It wasn't written for Mexico. It wasn't written for England. It wasn't written for France, Spain, Germany, whatever other country you want to throw out there. It was written for the American people. All right, so get off your high horses, because all you're doing is, I'm going to bite my tongue, screwing stuff up. That's not what I wanted to say, but I'm trying to clean my channel up a little bit. So, yeah, you're just screwing things up, man. Just, really, check yourself. All right? Don't think you're right. Be right. All right? I'm telling you, Democrats, you're way off. You're way off base. All right? I'm surprised more people haven't. I left the Democratic Party. I was a Democrat. I'm not going to lie to you. All right? I was a conservative Democrat. But I was still, I'm old school, man. I was a Democrat when the Democrat was for the working man. They're no longer for the working man, man. They're for everybody but Americans. So I left the party. I'm now a libertarian. That's more my fit. Libertarian really believes, at least I believe, I can't speak for all the others. I'll just speak for myself. I truly believe that you are free. All right? You're free to do whatever the hell you want to do, as long as you're not infringing on somebody else's rights. All right? I don't know if that makes any sense or not. I hope it does. As long as you're not infringing on somebody else's rights, go do what you want to do. All right? But when you get caught, and you know it's against the law, man up. All right? There's an old saying, and it goes back to an old show. All you old timers will remember this. You young bucks ain't got a clue what I'm talking about. But if you can't do the time, don't do the crime. This is real simple. If you can't do the time, don't do the crime. All right? So, if you go through life thinking like that, well, I'd like to do this, but it might infringe on this person or this person or this person. Well, then you can't do it. So don't do it. I'm not. I don't know how to word that any different. I'm not preaching at you. I'm not trying to change your political view. This is just me, jack of all trades, man. These are my thoughts. This is my channel. So I will think what I want to think. I may not be right. I might be. I don't know. So you all have to decide that. But for the most part, I enjoy doing what I do. I truly believe that if you're gay and you want to be married, be happy, man. Move in next door to me. I welcome you, if you want to own guns, own guns. This is such a simple concept to me. I don't know what the problem is. So, I don't know if I'm coming across the way I want to or not. It's been a really long day. I did 637 miles today. I was just checking my ELD. So, yeah, I did 637 miles today. It's been a long day. My thoughts ain't all here yet. But I truly believe that as long as you're not infringing on somebody else's right, have a good time. Enjoy life. Life's too short not to. So this is for all the people out there that are doing things that they're not happy doing, man. Stop doing it. Go do something else. This is life's too short to be unhappy. It is. It's too short. Go find something you're happy at. So, hey, look, People, I'm coming up on my 15-minute mark. I'm not going to go any further. I'm just kind of rambling at this point. So be prosperous. Peace out.